welcome back. Choosing the right sunscreen. Well, it used to be simple, right? But now there's countless products promising different levels of protection. So choosing the right one is going to be a bit of a challenge.
So now experts are warning against some cosmetic products like sun drops or balms, which sell sun protection without TGA approval. So here to break down our sunscreens is dermatologist Dr. Deshan. Deshan, welcome and thanks for your advice on this.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start with the basics to begin with. What actually is in a sunscreen and what makes it protective?
Yeah, so we get all of our energy from the sun, and that's helpful forms of energy like sunlight and warmth, but also harmful forms of energy like ultraviolet radiation. So when ultraviolet radiation hits your skin, what happens is it causes mutations in your DNA, and that can predispose to skin cancer, but it also breaks down your collagen and your elastic fibers, and that's what contributes to aging. So the job of the sunscreen is to sit on your skin, absorb that ultraviolet radiation and then convert it to less harmful forms of energy, protecting your skin. So as you mentioned, in Australia, sunscreen is really important, and we've got the Therapeutic Goods Administration, or the TGA, and they regulate sunscreens, making sure that they are safe and effective for the Australian public.
So how do we distinguish then between a therapeutic sunscreen and just one that's cosmetic? And what are we looking for here?
Yeah, so a therapeutic sunscreen will have SPF 50 plus on it, which means it's protecting from lots of wavelengths of light, and it'll be broad spectrum as well. And then it'll have the letters AUSTL or AUSTR, which means it's been tested for safety and effectiveness, and that's what you want to be using for sun protection.
Right.
Okay.
In contrast, a cosmetic sunscreen might be something like a lip balm or a moisturizer or a concealer. It'll have a little bit of SPF in it, so usually less than 15. But these ones aren't regulated by the TGA, and so they're not going to be giving you the sun protection you need.
Right, okay. So they can't be considered a replacement for regular sunscreen, for effective sunscreen?
Yeah, not really. So their main job is not sun protection. It's just a little bit of a bonus. To get the degree of sun protection you need, you sort of have to be, you know, caking on your concealer with a trowel, which no one's going to do because it's just such a small degree of improvement.
Sure.
So you want to be using a proper therapeutic sunscreen.
Underneath,
Speak
whatever
for
else
yourself.
you
I
put
use a
on.
trowel to get makeup on it.
Yeah.
How can we make sure we're applying the right amount though? Because I'm saying to the kids, like, I'm lathering it on and we're just going out with bits all over ourselves.
So anytime the UV index is 3 or more, you should wear sunscreen. You want to be putting on 20 minutes before you head outside. And in terms of applying the right amount, so for your face, you put about a teaspoon on. For your body, you put on about a shot glass.
Shot glass.
A shot glass. So
How
They're
often
coming
are we
handy.
reapplying?
So it depends on how much time you're spending out in the sun, but you know, every 2 to 4 hours ideally. But just remember that sunscreen is just one part of sun protection.
Yeah.
You want to be slipping on long sleeve clothing, you want to be slapping on a hat, sliding on your
Sunnies.
sunglasses, and then seeking shade.
Can I ask you just a quick question? On TikTok, there's a lot of people like, oh, you know, the sunscreen's bad for you. It's actually causing you cancer. That's why I'm not going to wear it. Please tell me those people are not
complete
right.
myth. So no evidence for that. And actually sunscreen at any age has been shown to minimize your risk of developing skin cancer, which is so important in Australia. 2 out of 3 Aussies will get some form of skin cancer by the time they reach retirement age. And skin cancer is one of the most preventable types of cancer.
We are the highest melanoma cases in the world, aren't we, here in Australia? We've got to take it seriously. Deshan, thank you. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
mate.
as
Great to
always.
see you.
Thanks for having me.